Yeah, what's up, man? Back with another one. Hope y'all having a blessed one right here. We got husband shoots wife for cheating online. Let's get into this one right here, man.
April 7th, 2018, Keith Johansson placed a frantic 911 call, claiming that his wife Brandy had shot herself.
Flagler County 911, where's your emergency?
Yes, may I have an officer over at 23 Helter Lane?
23 what?
Helter Lane?
Felter?
Yes.
Okay, what's going on, man?
I was in the shower. I heard gunshots, and I think my wife shot her.
Emergency responders found her lifeless body in the master bedroom, just feet away from where her son sat watching television in another room. Brandy had been shot twice in the chest with a 9mm handgun, a detail that raised immediate suspicions. Could a self-inflicted gunshot wound involve 2 bullets?
Cool, man.
All right, relax, man, relax. So you got in the shower. How long were you in the shower, what you said?
Maybe 5 minutes.
5 minutes, all right.
And I heard
5
boom,
minutes.
boom, and I thought it was a
How many
balloon.
shots did you hear?
2.
You heard 2?
And I thought it was a balloon at first. Then I heard this secondary shot. And I ran out there and seen her laying there going, so I called you guys immediately.
Johansson's accounts to the authorities were inconsistent. At first, he claimed Brandy was handling the gun carelessly. Later, he suggested she might have been suicidal. Over time, his stories grew even more bizarre, hinting at an unknown shooter or even implicating Brandy's young son.
How am I gonna tell her mom?
All right, hey, listen. At this point, just listen. You're just going through a traumatic experience right now. Just relax, deep breaths. Try to just collect your thoughts. All right. Listen, this is not something that you're going to be able to do like that. Okay. Right. So just.
I don't want nobody in my family to ever have a gun again.
Okay, Keith, you're just, right now you need to try as hard as
There's
you
nothing
can.
nobody can say to me.
I know, but
Keith's emotions seemed to be convincing friends and family around, but officers and detectives seemed to think otherwise. Deputies on the scene discussed the lack of water on his person and defensive scratches on his torso that would likely be consistent with a struggle.
A lot of scratches. Yeah.
It's not wet.
No.
So he was in the shower?
Yeah.
Okay. The only thing that thing is the shower is underneath his shirt.
Under her shirt?
Under his shirt.
Where?
The casing. It's like right at the foot of the bed to the
But
right.
dude, he's got scratches and blood all over him. And he said that he was in the shower. He's not wet.
As investigators dug deeper, the narrative began to unravel. Johansson's home was equipped with surveillance cameras, capturing footage of his interactions with Brandy. The night before her death, footage revealed hours of verbal abuse. Johansson demeaned and threatened Brandy relentlessly as she sobbed on the bed.
It's only a matter of time. It's me so much. You threatened to kill yourself. You're gonna spend the rest of your days in an institution. I could throw you there tomorrow. You did? No problem. Yeah, you push a person to either beat or kill you because you're... Call 911. Get me out of here. Or you ain't waking up. I want... Just hurt you and be safe. God knows you deserve it. Just you gave you too many chances, man. Too many. Show a cop these videos. I don't give a... I'd rather be in prison.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's
Crazy.
In a calculated move, he removed the bedroom camera just 2 days before the shooting,
What usually happens?
I don't even know. These aren't usual occurrences, so I'm sure they don't want to be standing out in the rain and in the sun. It looks like it's about to downpour.
I mean, like, do you have risks that will help you?
Oh, I'm sure they have a whole list of... They get paid a lot more than I get paid to know how to handle these situations.
Because I don't know if I'm going to be all right.
Keith is brought down to the station to be questioned by detectives. What Keith reveals in his interview will shed some light on the state the newlyweds' relationship was really in. Had it not been for the home CCTV footage, Keith's account of events he gives to detectives might have convinced a jury it truly was an accident. However, the motive was clear.
And then about 3 minutes later, I heard pop. You know, and I was like, what the heck? You know what I mean? So I just thought, oh, it was a fucking balloon. Then I heard a pop, pop. You know, just, you know, that's how it went. Pop, pop. And then I was like, something's wrong. Went out, slipped across the floor, was looking around. I didn't see her at first. And then I was like, what the heck, man? And I looked over and she was laying right there. Like this. And I was like, Brandy, Brandy. And at that point, there was no blood or nothing. I was like, Brandy, Brandy. And then I looked down and seen the guns, and I immediately called 911. I mean, immediately.
Here's the first inconsistency in Keith's story. He tells 911 dispatchers that he cannot apply pressure to save his wife's life because he is wet and sliding around the house. The home CCTV footage shows Keith running around his home hiding his narcotics. He pretends to talk to his wife over the phone with dispatchers when he wasn't even in the same room. He let her bleed out and die by herself.
Oh, are you applying pressure to that wound?
No, I can't reach her like that. I'm wet. I'm sliding on my floors.
You can't apply pressure.
I can't see it. Listen, I got wood floors and I'm sliding. I don't want to risk hurting her or possibly one of the guns going off too.
Okay, but you can't reach down to her and apply pressure on the gunshot wound.
No, I can't see it. No, I can't.
Okay.
There's too much stuff right here.
What stuff like?
Moves in.
Okay, I understand that. But there's no way for you to apply. What I'm trying to do is to see if there's any way to apply pressure to keep that wound from bleeding out.
I don't see no blood on the floor. I just see blood on her shirt.
When questioned about their relationship, Keith tells detectives how happy he is and how they can communicate. He explains that Brandy told him about her online affair, that it was no big deal, when in fact, it made Keith livid. So angry, in fact, that he would demean Brandy and threaten to kill her several times the night before her murder.
For the most part, yeah. She had this online thing, you know what I mean, that she admitted to. You know, I've been flirting online, but whoopee. Who cares? You didn't do nothing physically.
Right. When did that happen?
Last week, I'll say. Last week. You know, and I was like, okay, so, and I guess she had said that all of her life she had had that problem and she was addicted and she was going to see if she could see help.
Sure.
Which ain't a big deal to me. I mean, you know, it's not like I'm going to meet up with somebody, you know.
Yeah, sure.
So, that's about it with that. But our relationship-wise, awesome. Awesome relationship. We can talk to each other, which is very rare.
Yeah, that is rare. What did she tell you about this online thing? How was she speaking to someone else?
I don't know.
Do you know, like, was it on Facebook? Was she on a dating site?
I don't know if it was a guy or girl, or I don't know.
Why would you say guy or girl? Is she interested in women? Or?
She used to be in the past, that's why I said that.
Okay.
So I don't know, you know, which one, what was said, how was said, nothing.
How did you find out? I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. You didn't want to know? I think if it was me, I would want to know.
The autopsy and blood spatter analysis that was conducted revealed that Brandy had one gunshot wound at close range and one gunshot wound from a distance. In other words, it is highly unusual for someone to accidentally shoot themselves twice. It is likely that the person attempting to do harm shot her from across the room and then again up close. The medical examiner also concluded that Brandy had severe internal bleeding due to lacerations to her heart. Her shooter was not aiming to hurt Brandy. They were aiming to kill. Brandy also weighed in at just 90 pounds. Keith Johansson slowly took away Brandy's independence. She was forced to quit her job, becoming more isolated from friends and family. Their house was littered with home cameras so Keith could keep a close eye on her at all times. There were even cameras in the bathroom.
Are there any security cameras installed in your bedroom?
Not in the bedroom, no.
Not in the bedroom.
And the rest of them don't work. They're offline because the batteries are off.
Hypothetically speak, did they record audio and video?
Some of them do, some of them don't.
Okay.
We just had them up.
When would those get installed?
We installed them ourselves.
Okay, you guys installed
We
them?
just did it, I don't know, a couple days ago.
Where were the cameras installed exactly?
One in the front, one in the back, one on the side. And this side's not, I haven't got one yet for that side.
Okay. You told somebody, what service are you using? Is it cloud-based or what?
I'm not even sure. They're so new. I believe.
Who are you paying? You paid somebody.
No.
So you don't pay any. Who'd you buy the cameras from?
Walmart.
Walmart. Do you know what brand they were?
R something.
Okay. And they were all like in the same package. And do you pay a subscription?
Two are wired and one's wired.
Did you pay a subscription every month?
Yes.
Okay. And the prescription, I'm sorry.
It's a one-time kind of thing.
One-time thing, and they get uploaded to a cloud, or they're in a hard drive?
I guess.
Okay. So there's no like hard drive somewhere?
No.
Nothing. Okay. How do you work those cameras?
Usually through a cell phone.
Okay. And you had like an app on your phone or something like that?
Yes. But we just got new phones.
It is clear that Keith has an excuse for every reason why he wouldn't be able to provide the investigators with the video surveillance. Investigators pick up on this right away. Keith is clearly lying, and normally an innocent person would have no problems clearing their name as soon as suspicion arose.
And you and your wife, I imagine, are the ones that know the password for that?
Sure.
Okay.
So in your extensive gun career,
I don't know about extensive, but...
well, I mean, you're more familiar than she is. How often does it happen that somebody accidentally shoots themselves twice?
I don't know if she was shot once or twice. I don't know.
Well, you said it went off twice.
Yes. I don't know. I don't know. If she dropped the other one, it happens.
Sure.
I've never...
Turning your great idea into a business? Start.
heard of it being like that unless you drop it.
Right. Heard of it being like what? I'm sorry.
Like... a misfire.
We need to have a little bit of a harder conversation.
Okay.
Because as much as I want to believe that the guns fell and went off and shot her, what we have at the scene just doesn't show that. So I want to keep our relationship open and honest, and I want to be able to respect you, and I want to be able to preserve the love that you have for Brandy, and I also want to give Brandy the justice that she deserves, and I think we need to have a harder conversation.
Go for it.
Is there any chance at all that something different happened that you have not told us?
None. Because that's what happened. I got no reason to lie, you guys. I mean, you guys are investigators, for God's sake. That's what I seen, and that's what I heard.
Well, I mean, you said you have no reason to lie. I mean, I'm not saying that you're flat out lying to us. That's not what I'm saying at all.
Okay.
What I am saying is that what we have at the scene does not add up to what you're telling us. I want to believe you. I do. And I want to keep this relationship going that we have so that it's not difficult for you. I don't want to add to the trauma that you've already gone through. I really
it's
don't.
all going to be difficult.
Well, yes, but you can make it easier for yourself. We cannot.
Sure.
if after we leave out of this room today, I'm able to say that I feel comfortable with everything that we've talked about, you'll never have to see me again.
Okay.
And at this point, I don't feel comfortable with that.
That's fine. You can investigate as much as you want.
And we're going to.
It's fine.
But this is your opportunity to help yourself and to lay it all out for us. Because there's a backstory. This isn't the story.
This is the story. And I'll get a lawyer and I will prove that this is the real story.
Okay. And you are completely entitled to that.
Ask Rylan. I mean, that's all that happened.
We did ask him.
Okay.
And you know what he told us? Do you want to know?
Yeah, because I wasn't up. So.
He told us that he heard his mom scream.
I heard no screams. At all. None.
Why would he make that up?
Ask him.
Is he a liar?
He has been known to tell fibs, yes.
Does he tell you on the regular that his mom screams in the bedroom?
No.
Has he ever told you that his mom screams and it was a lie?
No, not screaming, but he lies about a bunch of other different things. You can ask his real father, and he'll tell you that too.
So why on this date would he lie about his mom screaming in the bedroom?
Notice how Keith's body language changes once investigators start to put on the pressure. You can hear his tone change and lack of storytelling like before. Investigators use the good cop, bad cop tactic to see if Keith will crack under pressure.
You guys can try to pin whatever you want on me. She didn't scream.
Listen, dude, nobody's trying to pin anything on you.
I'm just telling you what I heard, man. That's it. What I heard, what I seen. I mean, if you're trying to pin something on me, why would I have called 911?
You have a conscience. That's why. You love your wife. That's why.
So why would...
Shit happens in the heat of the moment. You're not a bad person. You're not a fucking monster.
No. I would never do anything like that.
Accidents happen.
I feel kind of offended.
I feel offended too, if we're gonna go to that level.
I feel really offended that you guys can try to pin an accident on me.
No.
Oh, I thought that's what you were getting at with it. I was
Not at all. If an accident happened, we are more than willing to listen to that. But what I'm telling you is what you're conveying as the accident that happened isn't the accident that happened. If something else happened, that we could lay that out and I would be happy to listen to it. I am not saying that you're a murderer. I am not saying that you're a bad person, but what I am saying is with my training, my experience, and the crime scene, the accident that you're laying out isn't the one that happened.
Well, that's what I seen. When I came up, that's what I seen.
No, it's hard.
It's very hard.
I know it is. Okay.
And, I can't tell you something that I don't know. I'm not gonna make up stuff. I just can't. Well, you can test me for gunpowder, go ahead. I don't care. Do whatever tests you need. I do not have nothing that I haven't told you. I haven't stepped out of my box and told you stuff. And that took a lot.
In October of 2021, Keith Johansson was found guilty of murder in the first degree. It took the jury less than 3 hours to deliberate. What really drove the decision was the multiple times Keith changed his story, especially when he suggested that her 6-year-old son could have done it. The judge sentenced Keith to life in prison without parole.
We're gonna go ahead and end this one right here, man. Y'all go ahead and like, hold on. We're gonna go ahead and end this video right here, man. Y'all go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Hope y'all have a blessed one. See y'all on the next video.